Hello again, this is Jackie from TootleFinance. I just want to start my first official video kind of going over what is my financial picture is right now. So I do live with my husband, M, and we are it's just the two of us with our dog. So this is kind of like our savings and our debt all together. So this video will just kind of be about that. And then the future videos will be about what is our plan, like what are we planning to do and how we're paying debt off, or how are we saving for certain sinking funds. So this says savings tracker, but also it's going to be a debt tracker. Just to kind of let you guys know, I'm going to kind of write it all down for here. So we are in June. All right, so the first thing is I'm going to list our debt, just so that you guys could see what is the situation it's like. So the first one that we have is my husband's student loan. So we've been working on paying this off for the past few months. He was paying this off on his own prior to us getting married, and when we finally combined our finance, we've been tackling this together. So we still owe a balance of $2,813. Not terrible. We're working on this, and I think we should be good to go with this debt in a few months. Maybe, I'm hoping 2 to 3 months. That's my hope. So the next one is my student loan. So this one is a little strange. I do owe about $17,000 on this one. So 17, it's around like $10 with some change. So this one is an interesting one because, like I said in my previous video, I am a teacher. I am a special education teacher, and I am teaching in a Title I school. What students' loans forgiveness have done is that they would forgive, for special education teachers, they would forgive up to $17,500 if you teach 5 years at a Title I school. So it's kind of like Title I is like a low income school. So that's what happened. I have taught for 5 years now, and I actually just submitted my paperwork for this. So this is on forbearance. I'm waiting for them to kind of go over the paperwork. It's under review right now, and hopefully it would be forgiven. So I kind of put a pause on it because I did owe under the $17,500 that they forgive up to. So I've been putting it on forbearance. So interest is accruing on this, but it's fine because I don't think it's gonna accrue over the $500 that I need. So when I get it all forgiven, I don't wanna pay for something if it's gonna get forgiven. So we've been tackling my husband's student loan first because his is not gonna be forgiven because he's not a teacher or any of that. But if you guys are a teacher, I'm sure you guys have seen the student loan forgiveness option. They do forgive up to $17,500 for teachers in specific subjects and special ed. So you got to teach for 5 years, 5 full years at a Title I school, and you could get up to $17,500 forgiven. If you teach kind of like regular ed or general education, or like you teach like a subject that they don't really are looking for, you could get up to $5,000 forgiveness. And I know there is also the public service student loan forgiveness. I'm not sure about that because I went this route because my student loan was a lot smaller. So I just been slowly paying it, and then COVID happened. So this has kind of been just my original amount. It's kind of been up and down with the interest, with me paying a little bit here and there, but other than that, this has been my original amount. So those are the two kind of like big loans that we have. We don't have any credit card debt. We don't have any card debt right now. Both our cars are paid off. So the next one that we have is just basically our house, our mortgage. This is, like I said, we just bought this condo about less than 6 months ago. And we are in Southern California, so it is a very high cost living area. And then we put about 10% down on the home, and we've been trying to pay this off, but as you guys know, like the first year of paying off the mortgage, you're really paying mostly interest, and it is ridiculous how much we're paying into interest. So in a month, I think we're only about $500 of ours is going towards the principal amount. So the amount that we still owe on this, let's see if it fits. We still owed $565,512. Yeah, so we're working on that. We've been slowly trying to make extra payment here and there, but it's been hard to save because the mortgage is such a big part of our paycheck. We've just been doing what we can. So next one, so that's all the debt we have actually. So these are our debt. That's about it. Luckily for us, I know I can't say that other people can't really say that they only have 3. And I'm hoping to get this forgiven, so I don't have to pay for that one. But I mean, we did work really hard to pay off our cars before. I worked paying off personal loans. Kind of like I said, I've been doing this budgeting thing for the past several years. I just never really documented it. But yeah, we had personal loans, family. That was something I really want to work on. I worked on for the past few years, got that done, paid off my car. That was one of the first one because of the interest. And then paying for my tuition. I did go back and I got my master's, so I was paying that off. So there's just been a lot that we've been working on. So this is not like we're suddenly just starting our financial journey. This has been going on for the past several years. It's just starting at this point. I'm letting you guys see where we are at now. Okay, so that's the debt. We're gonna move on to some of the sinking funds that we have. Some of the sinking funds that we have been working on is, of course, the first one is the emergency fund. So the emergency fund, as you guys all know, if you're doing this, it's very important to have at least 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. Oh, sorry, my dog is in here. Hey, baby. Okay, she's in here. If you hear any tippy-tappy toes, that's her. So we've been working on this as well as paying off debt. And we have a good amount right now. We have around $11,380. So what I would like for this is actually for it to reach 19,000. That's my goal. My goal is for this one to reach 19,000. So we still have around $7,000 to put in there. That's my goal, is 19, because that's, I think, around 3 to 6 months of our income that I'm comfortable saving. I know I should go up to 20, but 19 is my number that I'm looking at. The next sinking fund or category that we have, I call it the house money. So this house money is actually kind of like leftover money from when we were buying the house that we planned to use, but we didn't use because we did put a pause on certain renovation and everything. This one we have around $7,873. So the reason why this one we still have money, it's not really we still have money, it was just like we did plan to use this money, but then because it was such a high interest rate, I was very hesitant about putting everything into the house because we were paying so much for our mortgage. So I really wanted to get some stuff fixed up, but I didn't. So I kind of just kept this money kind of like it's almost like an emergency fund for our emergency fund. But what I really hope to use this money for is to refinance when we need to. So I have the money. I could just like, okay, let's go. We got this. I don't have to save up to refinance, because if you're refinancing, there are closing costs. So we're gonna have to pay for that. So this money, I'm kind of just having it sit there for right now in a high yield saving account, but I'm kind of like not touching it. We did touch it to fix up things here and there, but other than that, I just kind of been holding off on it, just waiting for interest rate to go down so I can refinance. And when it's time, bam, we have the money. So that's just kind of been sitting there. My goal for this one, actually, since we're waiting to refinance, is to move this up to $10,000. So then any extra money after that, that can go into our renovations that we would like to do. Next, we have my Save for a Car fund. Save for a car. This is how I just wrote it in my notebook. Save for a car. And this one we have around $12.50. Not much. We still have a good amount of time left with our car. I have a 2015 Toyota RAV4. My husband has a Toyota Camry 2018. So, you know, we both have Toyotas. It's gonna last quite a bit of time. So we're just slowly building up to save for a car, because I know we're gonna need it, but just not now. So we're just throwing like 50 bucks in once a month or here and there when we can, just to kind of build it up. So then when we finally decide to start aggressively saving for a car, it's not gonna be like a, oh my God, we gotta save this much money all this year. So that's that. Next one, we of course have a house maintenance fund. Maintenance. So with house maintenance, you know, owning a home, you should have a house maintenance fund to fix up any problems that you might have. This is something I really want to work on. We only have $12.50 in this one as well. We haven't had any major things that we need to fix, but I am very nervous. Our home is pretty old. It's built in the 70s. There's just things that doesn't seem to be working to the best that it could be. Like, I was looking at our AC unit. I was looking at the bathroom, and I was just like, for now, like, I would like to raise that up a little bit more, but we're just putting in money whenever we can for that one. Next is a car maintenance fund. Of course, we have 2 cars. Mine is 2015, so it's about 9 years now. My husband is 2018. His is still pretty good, but this car maintenance fund, we use it for kind of like, you know, all the oil change, things like tires. I think we need tires coming up. Things like brake pads. We had to change that up last year for my car. And then actually car registration that we renew every year. I do use it from the car maintenance fund. So right now in our car maintenance fund, we have about $15.90. So for this one, I would like it to reach up to $5,000. Maybe I should put the amount next to it, like the amount that I want it to get to. So like emergency fund, I want this one up to the goal. So then I'll put in black the goals. So this one I want up to 19K. Oops, too many parentheses. Oh, that's a good thing about this pen. FriXion pen, you could erase. So 19,000, I would like the house money up to 10K. Save for a car. I think my goal this year, see, I'm gonna put it, so for this year, I want it to reach 5K, but I think in the long run, like where I wanna stop would be 20K. House maintenance fund, I would like this year to reach 2.5K, and then in the long term, like I want 10K. Car maintenance, I would like it to be, I think around, I forgot. Oh, I would like it to be around 5K. There's not really a goal for it this year. It's just kind of slowly but surely kind of thing. But 5K would be when I will stop. So that's that. Oh, and vacation fund. Of course we need vacation fund. My vacay fund. Vacay. So in our vacation fund, we have 1091. And this one, it would just kind of be like a free, a constant sinking fund that we're going to add to. Because if we can, I would like to take more vacation. But it depends on our fund. So there's not a time to stop. I would like to go out of the country next year, hopefully, if we can. But we'll see if we have the money. And that's going to cost, of course, a lot. So that is our sinking fund. So this up here is our debt. This is our sinking fund and savings. And next would be kind of like our retirement. What are we saving for retirement? So, like I said, I am contributing to a pension, and my employer is contributing to a pension. My husband is a Social Security employee, so he's contributing to that too. So that's what we have on the side, but also we save extra. I have a 403b Roth. A Roth 403b. I'm just gonna say that. So a 403b. So like here. My husband is a 401k, a Roth too. So normal employees have a 401k, which is employee contribution, you know, and then employers can match that, whatever. Because I am a teacher, I am considered a government employee, we have what is called a 403b. We don't have 401ks, we have 403bs. So we're both contributing to our respective retirement funds, and we're both doing Roth. So Roth is when they're taking tax out now, so that in the future it will be tax-free. I just thought it'd be better because I could see I could just predict our income gonna be higher when we retire. I see it now, so I'm really glad we did Roth, but that's what we're doing. So I have around 33,400 in this fund right now. My husband has around 20,888 in his retirement, in his 401k. So we're working on that. I really want to increase the savings, but we need to focus on first the debt and then saving up for our sinking fund. So if I have to label, I kind of put it on the side of priority. Like right now, our priority is definitely his student loan. It's really close to being done. I could feel it. I'm hoping to be done in about 2 to 3 months. So any extra money we have, we're throwing it in there right now. My student loan is on pause. Mortgage, we do it when we can, but I do want to build up certain funds down here. So like after his student loan, my priority is the emergency fund. Really want to work on that. I know I say 19,000, so I need at least 7,620 more. I am doing a side like savings challenge to save 3,000. So I'm with my regular paycheck, I am trying to just kind of reach 16,000, and then the savings challenge on the side will add that 3,000 that I need. So after that, it would be emergency fund. Oh, I would like, where is it? It'll be house money. This is almost like our house maintenance money, so that's why it kind of goes together almost. But I would like to raise it up to 10K because, yeah, kind of like what I would pull from it if I need maintenance. And then vacation, we do have some things planned. We haven't bought anything yet, so that is a priority right now, to pay for that coming up. So I'm just trying to save for that. Then some of the rest of these are more kind of like, oh yeah, and our mortgage. I'm trying to pay down some part of our mortgage. We're just trying to pay the mortgage a little bit here and there, but the other sinking fund that doesn't have a number for priority, it's just kind of like we're throwing in a certain amount every month, but it's not like a priority right now because things like a car is not for a few more years. House maintenance have kind of like the house money as a backup. Car maintenance, I'm pretty happy with $1,500. We're just slowly throwing money in. Our cars are fine. It's just building up slowly until we get to a certain point. My 403B, it takes out every month of my paycheck, so I don't need to worry about that. So everything out of my income, what hits the bank, this already have taken out. Same thing with my husband. So his 401k, he's contributing about 7% right now of his paycheck. So whatever hits our bank is what we're going to be budgeting. But this is kind of ready. We're working on this. So next year we might raise it up a little bit more. Maybe his will go up to 8%. Mine will go up another bit. So thank you so much. This is our financial situation right now. This is our picture of what it is at this moment today in June of 2024. So please subscribe and follow along to kind of watch our financial journey and join along with us. I would love to hear comments from you guys about what else I should be doing. If there's anything else that you guys wanted to ask, I would love if you guys comment, like, subscribe. That would be great. Thank you so much.